What's up, guys? Welcome back to TheReviewSpace, and today we're gonna count down a top 10 video games that girls enjoy playing. These are the top 10 video games, whether it's for PC, online, console, that girls love, enjoy playing. Number 1, the Mario Kart series. That's right, Mario Kart's really fun for girls. Girls love Mario Kart. I mean, women enjoy these kart racing games because they're addictive, arcadey, fast-paced, and there's a lot of bright, colorful environments and characters, and it's very addictive, especially the multiplayer. I think that girls started really getting into Mario Kart around Mario Kart 64. I would say the first one from '92, the original Super Mario Kart for Super Nintendo, not as popular perhaps because it's very more of a hardcore racer type of game. You really have to be tight. The controls are so tight, and the turning and everything. I never really remembered a lot of girls playing the original Super Mario Kart, but Mario Kart 64 was really popular, and now you're talking about games like Mario Kart Wii. You know, those games have really exploded, and girls love those 3D, arcadey type of kart racing games. Mario Kart, very popular. Number 2, The Sims series. Oh, The Sims, that's right. These PC classic simulation, life simulator type of games. Originally they were PC, they have been available on consoles as well, with The Sims 3 being Xbox 360, PS3 type of releases. But I'd say The Sims 2 was probably the best, most critically acclaimed out of all of them. Girls love The Sims. They enjoy that simulation style of gaming where you're not necessarily killing anything, you're actually just living. Women enjoy simulation video games, let me tell you that right now. And The Sims is definitely not going to be the only simulator type of games on this list, but women, they love The Sims. Number 3, World of Warcraft. Oh man, this is an MMORPG, very popular, originally came out in 2004 by Blizzard, set in the Warcraft universe, of course, and actually it's estimated, and I'm quoting this, that close to 40% of all World of Warcraft players are female, or almost 3 million people play this. Now granted, about 55% of female characters are actually played by guys, and only maybe about 5% of male characters are played by females. But you're still talking about maybe about 3 million female players. That's still a lot, and it's still a relatively popular game for women. So World of Warcraft, definitely, girls love to play that game. Number 4, Nintendogs. Dachshund and Friends. This came out for the DS back in 2005. This is a puppy/pet simulator, and this is really a fun game for pretty much boys and girls, but girls like this in particular because you get to raise and take care of this little puppy, this cute little pet dog. It's very realistic, and with the popularity of the first one, they've had, you know, sequels and Nintendogs plus cats and all these other games that included more pets. But definitely the Nintendogs franchise, very popular amongst girls. Number 5, MapleStory. Oh, this is an online MMORPG, originated in Korea in 2003 and then made its way to North America in 2005. Really, you hunt monsters in this game, you form guilds, you can trade, chat, interact with other people. It's basically kind of like a 2D side-scrolling game. My sister played this game a lot, man, way back in like 2006, 2007. She really got into it. It was definitely one of the most popular free games to play online. Number 6, Wii Fit. This is from 2008, and this is an exercising fitness type of. It's not really a game per se, not a traditional real game, but it's more of a. Well, you do fitness. It encourages to be more active and actually exercise. And girls, a lot of women played, especially older women and women who are actually, they have kids and stuff like that. They got families, and perhaps they don't have enough time to go out of the house and, actually exercise and run or jog or anything or go to a gym. Wii Fit is very useful, and so I think that women really get into the Wii Fit, at least in the beginning. Number 7, Farmville. This is a farming simulation from 2009. It really exploded on Facebook. It was kind of a social networking type of game. Some people criticize this as kind of a ripoff of Farmtown, which came out in 2009, but you know, people said, it's just a ripoff and it's not really original. But Farmville really kind of exploded. Women tend to play this a lot because, well, you're not really killing anything, you're actually just raising animals. Farmville has sort of declined a little bit in popularity maybe in the past year or so, but certainly in 2009-2010 it was incredibly popular, very over, and really influenced other games like, you know, Cityville and all these other simulation type of games, and definitely a popular one for the females. Number 8, Guitar Hero series. Okay, the Guitar Hero franchise is very popular amongst girls, and this one came out for various consoles. Originated in the PS2 in 2005, though. It's a rhythm-based music game. You have to use a plastic guitar, peripherals, and you're basically playing along to certain popular songs, and really, I mean, that's why it's so popular. Women they enjoy music, whether it's rock or alternative type of music, and they enjoy it. They like the interactivity and the plastic little guitars to come along with it. So hey, Guitar Hero, at least at its peak. I mean, I think obviously Guitar Hero hasn't been as popular in the last two years or so, but certainly Guitar Hero at its peak, a lot of people played it. Number 9, Metropolis Mania. This is a PS2 game, and it's basically a city building type of game. It's not really a well-known game outside of perhaps the people who play it, but the ones who play it, there's actually quite a significant female following with this game. A lot of girls really enjoy Metropolis Mania. It had really upbeat music, and the graphics were very, very basic, you know, 3D type of, almost like a cartoonish look to them. But it was definitely, it was a good building type of game. It was almost like you're basically helping to create a city. I mean, that's what you're really doing, and growing this city. And so I think the women really get into this whole building aspect. You know, simulation games have sort of dominated the female demographic in many respects. Number 10, last but not least, Final Fantasy series. Okay, this is the RPG that's kind of a quintessential RPG for the casual market, okay? It started really with Final Fantasy VII for the PlayStation, because prior to that, I mean, I'm sure people played RPG, but it's really, the 2D RPGs were very hardcore gamerish type of thing, where it's like males would play it. The reason these RPGs tend to be popular is because they have all these elements. You know, good-looking pretty boy on the cover. You have female characters that actually have a part in a role in the story. You have this epic adventure. You have a romantic side to it. You know, there's this romantic link between the characters. There is, and it's an RPG. It's a role-playing game. You know, it's not like a crazy let's kill everything in our way, shoot 'em up, FPS type of game. It's a role-playing game. You're growing. You're leveling up. There's a storyline. There's a quest epicness to these games. So that's why these RPGs, but Final Fantasy in particular, is popular amongst girls. Alright, so that's it for the top 10 video games that girls like. Women, females, that demographic enjoy typically. Now obviously, girls play other games as well, whether it's hardcore platforming or FPS or any type of genre really, girls can play, but these are the ones that tend to rank really high when it comes to lists and suggestions when it comes to the female type of preferred video games. Alright, so that's it for this episode of the Review Space. Thank you for watching, and until next time, ciao!